We call this meeting the Oskaloosa City Council to order. Today is Monday, June 17th, 2019. We start with the invocation by Pastor Jeremy Empey, Bethesda House.
Let us bow for a word of prayer. Father God, we thank you for this opportunity to serve this city of Oskaloosa. Lord, we pray that your will would be done in this chamber.
God,
God, direct all of our city officials I speak growth to this city, both with population and economics.
I pray that you would be present in our midst tonight.
I pray that you'll be present in our midst tonight.
And we thank you for what you are doing in this city.
And we thank you for what you're doing in this city.
In the name of Jesus, we pray.
In the name of Jesus we pray.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Pastor.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Would you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Burnett,
I'm here.
Calgary, Dross, Moore,
Here.
Addison, here, Walling,
Here.
Yates,
Here.
Next item up on our agenda is the opportunity for community comments. This item is reserved to receive comments from the community for concerns whether or not they're on the current agenda. The community is encouraged to come and speak before the mayor and city council. Asked to keep statements brief, time limited to no more than 3 minutes. Any questions should be asked of the city staff, the council members, or the mayor prior to speaking to the full council, so that way concerns can be properly researched and answered away from the meeting. Comments are to be directed to the mayor and city council only. Is there anyone who would like to speak tonight? Seeing none, we'll move on. Next is the consent agenda. These are all items that are considered routine in nature. They are enacted by one motion. If there's any discussion desired, council can certainly pull them. I did want to draw attention to items numbered letter J, K, L, and M. Those are all scheduling public hearings for the levying of special assessments for either nuisances or snow removal. Is there anyone who would like to make a motion for the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Addison,
Yes.
Walling,
Yes.
Yates,
Yes.
Burnett,
Yes.
Moore,
Yes.
Okay, that passes. Gets us into the regular agenda. First item up is a quarterly presentation by the Oskaloosa Area Chamber and Development Group. Emily, do you take the lead on this? Okay.
Good evening, everybody. I am here to do our second quarter report, and we just want to thank you for your continued partnership. This second quarter, we've been really busy for the whole year. So far, 6 months into it, we have done over 75 business visits. We've started some synchronous visits in our office. Dee and I are taking the lead on those. We've got those scheduled for all of Mahaska County. We have done some diplomat ribbon cuttings, business after hours. We have money with revolving loan fund that is still available. Excuse me. We gave away $21,000 in scholarships to Mahaska County. We started keeping some data and records for quality of life events, and then how much money we are getting from that to put into our budget to help our budget, so we're not so dependent on the city. We ended up having 152 attendees for the annual banquet, and then we had our largest golf event to date with over 100 golf participants. We had a lunch and learn at the end of last quarter. We started the Housing Development Committee and Workforce Committee. Tourism is re-engaged. We did have our strategic planning session on May 29th, and that went really well. We're going to have a second meeting coming up within the next couple weeks to talk about those 4 buckets in strategic planning and what our next steps are. So hopefully we can get moving on that. We had a Rural Iowa Housing Summit that we attended, Southeast Iowa Housing Conference. We know that housing is a huge priority in the community, so we want to make sure that we stay up to date on everything that we possibly can with the collecting data for housing. Economic development and workforce. Like I had said earlier, the strategic planning session, we presented information to the North Manhaska High School students for their career day. Dee and I went up there also and spent a morning learning about their welding program and the different opportunities that they have at the high school to move on to a career or trade as soon as they're done. Main Street Community Development Block Grant facade project is in phase 2. And we purchased the CRM, Customer Relations Manager program, and we have started inputting our data into that, synchronous business visits, and other data that we collect. Are there any questions about our second quarter?
Very busy.
Yes,
So-
we've been very busy. Yeah, it's good though.
It is, all good stuff, so. Okay, thank you very much, Ann.
Thank you.
Okay. Item B, this is to consider a resolution adopting a proposal for the fiscal year 2020 property, liability, automobile, equipment, and workers' comp insurance. The projected or cost in play is $186,185. Margaret Ratcliffe, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. If you remember back in 2017, we were able to move the coverage from Cincinnati over to EMC to their safety group program. We were able to save quite a bit of money doing that, and that has worked very, very well. I'm pleased to report that this has been a relatively good year for the city for claims. When the tornado went through last summer, we were very, very blessed in that we just lost the one building there at Edmondson. And of course, we have friends in the insurance world, and some of them are in Marshalltown. And there's millions and millions, and there's structures that are still not even demolished because of asbestos and things. So it makes you really thankful whenever we do miss that arrow on that field. You've already had a chance to review the presentation, so I'll just touch on a few highlights and then answer any questions that you might have. As you can see, the overall premium did bump up because of several different categories. But if you take into account the first dividend that they received in the last year, which we knew would be a 1-year delay, it was just under $18,000. So the total cost remained relatively flat between the 2 years. The property did bump up a little over $3,000. We took advantage of the EMC loss control program and had them come out and do evaluations on any of the structures. And they recommended that we just do incremental increases. We were about $13 million low. We have a blanket policy, so we can allocate coverages where it's needed. But this year, we just simply bumped up 2 of the water treatment plants, $1 million each. So we're incrementally getting there. And we did a 2% overall on the other buildings. So we have just a few more million to go, and we will be up to what their recommended values were, but they understand that it costs money, and so they don't expect that all to happen in 1 year. So that accounts for some of it. Then the auto insurance went up about $4,200. It's nice to see that the city continually upgrades and updates when needed, instead of letting all vehicles deteriorate and then all of a sudden have to replace a whole bunch of them at once. So that's an ongoing thing that happens every year. And I'm sure that somebody's got a schedule that says, I'm going to do these vehicles this year. So that accounts for some of that. The workers' comp bumped up about $6,800. There's a 1 year, for those of you that work in the work comp world, you have a 1 year freebie after there's losses, and then they hit your experience mod. So right now we're looking at the claims that hit the experience mod back from 2017 and 18. So your experience mod just bumped a little bit from .77 to .88, I believe. So the claims are still not bad. The safety committee that I've got to give a shout out to Amy, because I know she stepped in several years ago and did a lot of work with the safety committee and got some things in place. It's making a difference. And IWCA notices that every year. And they say what you have going on there, your procedures are in place, accidents are going to happen, and that's what the insurance is there for. So, good job on that. Otherwise, on the work comp policy, they're getting a 37% discount. You know, last year it was 42%, and we just think the losses were so good. That's incredible. You guys have the longevity credit, and we've kept you at IWCA for that, because the other companies don't give some of these credits. The loss experience credit and a large premium discount. So you have total credits of 37%. The discounts amount to $20,400. So IWCA is a good program. Do you have any questions?
You had mentioned that with workers' comp that's a moving 3-year window. And so the year that, so we're at a .88 mod now.
Yep.
The year that rolls off next year, was that a particularly good or bad year?
It was a particularly good year.
Oh,
Next year we will
okay.
have another year rolling on that did have some losses. So
Okay,
next year I would expect it to stay even or bump up just a wee bit. But
okay,
it's still not terribly bad.
Yep.
Because the losses that happened in this most recent year were not horrible.
okay.
You know, we had a pretty severe loss several years ago that had some real bad impact for a while. The experience on the 1.15, if I remember correctly. You know, and that's a 50% surcharge on top of this new rate. So these weren't bad. 2017 and 18, there were 15,000 in losses. 2018, 19, there was 22,000.
Okay.
So we just need a difference there. And of those, in 2017 and 18, 2 of them were medical claims only. So your return to work program where you're able to have employees continue working is absolutely the best thing that you can do. A couple of things, it keeps them wanting to work and it keeps it from hurting them more comp as much. Okay.
Sounds good.
And they stay on there for 3 years. So it's that rolling 3 years.
Yep. Yep. Other comments or questions? Okay, thank you very much, Margaret.
Thank you very much. I appreciate business.
Do we have a motion for supporting the cost at $186,185? Okay, any discussion?
Just a quick question, I show that we budgeted 180, or it's gonna be 186, I'm assuming that'll, just gotta come from somewhere, right?
Yeah, so it'll end up coming out of some of the accumulated fund balance that we have.
Okay.
And then next year,
Right, we weren't planning on actually that dividend check of 18,000.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other comments or questions? Roll call, please.
Wallen,
Yes.
Yates,
Yes.
Burnett,
yes,
Moore,
Yes.
Addison,
Yes.
Okay, that passes. Gets us to item C, which is the Oskaloosa Facade Improvement Project, Phase 2. It's a resolution to award a contract to Cornerstone Commercial Contractors Incorporated. The Oskaloosa Facade Improvement Project Phase 2 was advertised to potential bidders, and bids were received and publicly read on May 8th of 2019. One bid was received from Cornerstone Commercial Contractors Incorporated. The amount was $811,792. The architect for the project is Curtis Architecture and Design PC. They reviewed the itemized bids and negotiated a reduction in the contractor's base bid amount down to $794,962, saving us $16,830. The revised bid amount is still higher than the architectural cost estimate of $674,406, and the difference between the estimated cost and revised bid is expected to be covered by a $50,000 increase in grant funds from the Iowa Economic Development Authority, a $30,139 proportional increase in contributions from the property owners, and an approximate $40,417 increase from the City of Oskaloosa TIF funds. So staff is recommending awarding the contract of up to $794,962 to Cornerstone Commercial Contractors, and also recommending authorizing an additional $15,900 in construction contingency, which would be about 2%, for the project under the supervision of the city manager, and to authorize the city manager to execute the contract. And then in our work session earlier, we also had talked about making all of this agreement subject to the IEDA approval of the additional grant funds of $50,000. Do we have a motion supporting that?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Yates,
Yes.
Burnett,
Yes.
Moore,
Yes.
Coniston,
Yes.
Walling,
No.
Okay, that passes. That gets us to the end of the regular agenda. Report from city staff. City manager, anything?
Mayor, just a quick update. We've been hearing chatter about, and actually experienced it ourselves. If you drive down Southeast Street, the road looks great, but the medians and the grass don't look so great. We as a community haven't accepted that project just yet. And so we've been negotiating with the contractor to make sure that they need to do what they're supposed to do. And that includes growing the grass the way it's supposed to be, and making sure that the flowers that are there, the plantings are accurate and grow weed-free. So we're still working with them. There's a reason why we haven't gone out there and spent a lot of time on that yet, because it's not technically the city's to handle. It's actually the contractor's responsibility. So we had a meeting with them today. We'll be forwarding out some comments from that meeting to you in my weekly update. But basically, it's on the contractor to come in and get those weeds cleared up, and so we're telling them they need to do that.
I noticed there was 2 people out there pulling weeds today. Was that us or them?
It was our part-timers trying to get ahead of it, but that was before the meeting with the contractor.
Okay.
So what is the feel of the outcome of the meeting? Are they on board?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, anything else? Okay, city clerk, anything?
no, sir, thank you.
Okay, well, let's see, we don't have the city attorney here. City council members, do we have anything? Okay,
No, thank you.
Scotty, okay,
That's
Doug,
nice, sir.
Tom?
On C Avenue West, are speed bumps on purpose? Or is it just had to be that way at the intersections, the way the intersections lay out?
Are you talking C and Ninth by chance?
Yeah, one of them's pretty severe.
2 of them.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but on C going, one of them's pretty severe.
Yeah, I don't know exactly which location. I know at least one location, the contractor is being told to remove and replace that. Because
I noticed there was some new marks showed up, so, yeah, I mean, and Keely should know, but he's not here, is he? I mean, it could be the way they tied in, man. You know, they're doing existing elevations on 4 road, you know, but that one's gotta be a,
It's pretty wicked.
Correct.
I mean,
When you going east and west? on C?
I mean, the chief had told me I gotta slow down, but it's pretty hot.
It was intentional.
Now, we're aware of a couple of sections that are too low, and we've requested the contractor
Thank
to
you.
pull them out.
Okay. Okay, anything, Steve?
I'm just gonna go ditto with Tom. I'm good otherwise. So.
Yeah, I heard one person try to name it a Dukes of Hazzard ramp.
Yeah.
And I thought, yeah, just slow down. So, I guess I don't have anything to add. The agenda did show a closed session for evaluating the city manager. Let's pull that off and do that on the first meeting in July. So, with that, do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, all in favor say aye.
All right.
We're adjourned.